Hey, this is Manny with Not Waiting to Live, and in this video I'm going to show you how I have mounted solar panels to the top of my Ford Transit van. This is a DIY built from scratch solution using just basic building materials, aluminum, stainless steel. This installation has been together for over a couple years now. It's been through 2 Ohio winters, still no signs of corrosion. It's still silent, no rattling. It's really worked out well for me, and I hope you find this video useful. This DIY design is something that my dad came up with a few years ago. What you'll see on the roof here is 540 watts of solar. There are 380 watt great solar panels mounted to these aluminum struts. All of the materials that were used to assemble this custom mount and secure the panels to the roof were purchased at McMaster-Carr. The struts that you'll see on the roof here are 8.5 feet long. My specific van is a 2017 Ford Transit van. It's got an extended length, so it is the longest roof available. But I do have room for potentially a fourth panel. On the roof of my Ford Transit van and other vans like this, there are capped bolt holes in the roof that you just simply, they're covered and you pop them off, and the struts sit on top of motor mounts. And all of the items that are in this video I will show in the article on my website, notwaitingtolive.com. So I'll have a companion blog article. But the motor mounts sit on top of the bolt holes, and they are designed to absorb vibration. So I have had no issues with rattling or movement over the years. Again, these have been up here for a couple winters now, and over 2 years. The motor mounts serve as a couple purposes. One is to absorb vibration, but also elevate the mounting rack above the crown of the roof. So you'll see that the roof is crowned here and slopes off to both sides, and the motor mounts are able to elevate the struts. I use nylon washers here to give just a little bit extra lift than the motor mounts gave. But this Ford Transit van, the bolt holes are M8s. So what you'll see, the stainless steel screws, washers that I've used here, these are M8 bolts, stainless steel. I use to secure the struts laterally to give them some rigidity and keep them from wobbling independently. There's a stainless steel rod, this is 3/16 stainless steel, that connects both struts, and then secured with stainless steel washers and nuts, and then a nylon washer to separate the stainless steel from the aluminum, just to help resist corrosion of those dissimilar metals coming in contact with each other. To go over the crown of the roof and to prevent the stainless steel rod from rubbing against the crown of the roof, I've lifted on both sides of the crown with just an right angle bracket, stainless steel. Use a little piece of rubber bike tube tire underneath it as a gasket, and put some caulk around it, and just mounted this right angle bracket to lift the rod across. So that's how I get the lateral stability. The vertical stability is from being physically bolted into the van's roof itself. And then the panels themselves are simply secured to the strut using this here is an aluminum, a right angle bracket, just cut to size. And you'll see a strut channel nut that's underneath here. You'll have to check the blog post to see the picture, but inside the strut underneath here, there's just a nut that you put in, and that gives you something to screw into from the top. So these panels are bolted on from the front and back, and again, these have worked wonderfully. If you need more information about the actual wiring of the panels, underneath here I do have receptacles where the panels connect into, and then the wires drop inside the van and they're wired from there. But in this video I'm just showing you a DIY solution for mounting your solar panels to the top of a van. This is how I did mine. If you appreciate this content, please like the video. That's how YouTube picks up my content, gives my channel some exposure. I love to hear and see how you have mounted your solar panels to your van, or how you plan to mount solar panels to your van. So feel free to share your own blogs or blogs that you're following in the comment section.